Duration 0.
Hello guys,
Speech.
today I'm going to be making a bacon and chicken omelette. Here's how I go about it. I'm just going to put you over here so that I don't wreck my phone by accident. I'm going to start with chopping up some onion and tomato. I'm going to make it a little bit simple today. I'm going to add a little bit of cabbage to it just for the variety of the veggies, but I'm going to sort that out now. I'm going to get a chopping board. I'm going to get, where's that little chopping board? Where is it? There it is. A little chopping board for this exercise is better. Now, I'm going to cut some bacon. If it was chicken, I'd be cutting the chicken last, but because it's bacon, we're not going to be so worried, and I've got hot chicken here, so I don't even have to worry about cutting it up. I can chop it, but I don't have to worry about that. Okay, I don't need a huge amount of bacon. I do need some. I want a little bit more than that, just a bit. Okay, I'm not going to worry about the rind, it's pretty good when it goes crispy, so yeah. Okay. Alright, I'm going to put my bacon in the fridge right now so it doesn't go off. I know what happens if I leave stuff out of the fridge. I forget all about it and it goes rotten. So I can't be doing that crap. Put that somewhere safe. Now, the fry pan is going to get real hot. So I'm going to crack some eggs into a bowl first. I'm going to deal with that right now. Because the fry pan's going to get very hot and I don't want to be dealing with eggs while I've got the fry pan going. So I'm going to beat 3 eggs. How you do it is you crack 1 egg at a time, and I've got cheese here. I better put that in the fridge, it's going hot. You never let cheese go hot under any circumstances, it'll melt everywhere. I'm going to get a fork. A whisk or a fork is best for beating eggs. And the way you crack them without damaging too much, you hold the egg in your hand lightly and you're not hitting it really hard, you're kind of going like that. So then you beat that egg up. You're beating that egg up. Oh. Giving it a quick beat. Crack up a new egg. Cracking a new egg right now. If you hit it really hard, the shell will break into pieces and go into the egg. If you hit it firm but soft like this, the egg cracks without breaking the shell into the egg. I'm going to beat that one into the other beaten egg. Use the fork to break the yolk, then you flip the fork over to have the prongs sticking up and you use the fork to kind of whisk your egg. You've got to give it a good whisk. Give it a good whisk. Now, do my other egg. I'm doing my other egg now. You don't want to crack it too hard because the eggshell will break into bits, and that's how it goes into the, that's how that goes into your food. So don't break it really hard, and when you pull it apart, the eggshells stick to the membrane, so it prevents them from falling directly into the food. I'm going to beat this egg up. I'm going to whisk it for about 2 minutes. 2 minutes of whisking, because that's how long it's going to take to really whisk it all together. About 1 minute, and then add some milk and whisk another minute. You cannot do this while you're cooking bacon, because if you do it, you're going to burn your bacon. So you're better off doing one step at a time and focusing on not burning the bacon. Add some milk to it. Oh, I'm going to add, how much milk am I going to add to it? What's that on the fridge? What the fuck is that? Oh, a spider's web. I need to get rid of my cleaner because she didn't do anything about the spider's web. I found it, but she didn't do anything to clean it off the fridge. So I've got spiders in my unit making cobwebs on the fridge. I've got spiders and nobody's doing anything about that, so I'm going to have to fix that. I'm not happy about that. I've got spiders everywhere and my cleaner's not helping me clean up, so I'm going to have to get rid of her. I'm going to have to get rid of her because she's not being helpful. I'm going to use, oh Jesus, where's the cup around that one? I'm going to get a little cup of milk, just a little bit. I don't really need that much milk. Okay. Alright. I'm so angry at my cleaner, I'm going to get rid of her. I'm going to get rid of her because I found cobwebs and she's not cleaning up my unit properly, so I'm going to get rid of her. Going to ditch her. Whisk those eggs very good, really well. Now I'm going to chuck in a little pinch of salt. If you want to make a good omelette, this is the extent you've got to go to make a good omelette. Otherwise they don't turn out the way you like them. So just a pinch of salt, so not much salt. I'm going to put some salt in my hand, palm of my hand. There is too much salt, so I'm using my other hand to take just a pinch of salt. The excess salt is going to go down the drain, it does not matter. It's the safest way to get exactly how much salt you want without putting too much salt in your food. Oh no, I got spices everywhere. I got, what the heck? Oh nonsense. I've got to clean up I got to do some cleaning up in here now. Oh, nonsense. Nonsense. I've got to do some cleaning up now. Nonsense. I'm going to put all my stuff out. I've got to clean up the spice drawer now. Oh, nonsense. I've got food everywhere. I'm going to chuck in a little bit of all-purpose seasoning. Just a small amount, not a lot. Not a whole lot. So you're going to hear me vacuuming out my spice drawer while it's on recording because I don't have an option. I have to clean up. If I don't, I'm going to get more infestation of cockroach and spiders. A little bit of pepper. Nonsense, nonsense. Don't have an option, I have to clean up. I got a little bit of turmeric. I'm going to add a small amount to that. A little bit. There we go. There we go. Nonsense. Naughty nonsense. Naughty, naughty, very bad. That's very naughty. Very naughty nonsense. I'm putting my phone up on the tray in order to protect my, oh no, not in the cake pan. Oh, naughty nonsense. I'm protecting my phone. So, oh, nonsense. Spice drawer is dirty. Oh, I found it. It's really filthy. Filthy nonsense. I can't stand a dirty spice unit. I can't stand it. Can't deal with the nonsense. So, I'm going to quickly vacuum it out. It's not going to take me more than a minute. Oh, nonsense. Very naughty, very bad. Nonsense. Right. Very naughty nonsense. Very bad. Very naughty, bad nonsense. Very bad! Naughty! That's that done. Now I just have to clean out the drawer with a cloth. And put the vacuum cleaner away. So now I can put all the stuff back in the drawer and go back to cooking. Right, that didn't take long, but it still wasted my nonsense time. Anyway, whatever, I fixed it all up. Sorry, my throat is going bad on me. It's getting worse and worse and worse every year. Getting worse. Forgot to wipe out the drawer, but it doesn't matter at this time because I cleaned it up pretty good anyway. Put the spices in gently so they don't break. I've got lots of spices in there, lots and lots. Okay, now finish whisking the egg. Finish whisking that egg up. There we go. That's done. Okay, so now I'm going to prepare my fry pan and make it hot. Just have to check that everything is off that stove top. It is. My cleaner had the audacity to tell me that it's a bit warm in here in my home, and then when she left the front door open, so I'm going to give her some very bad feedback today. Then I'm going to fire her. I don't want her coming back to my unit. I'm going to fire her as soon as I get the chance to do so. I'm going to fire her. Because I will not have people dictating if I'm hot, cold, etc. in my home. It won't happen. I will not tolerate it. You know, the cleaner wants me to talk things out with her. Well, I'm not going to do that if talking things out means she gets away with being a horrible person. I'm not going to do it. I won't put up with that rubbish from anybody. No one. Okay. How to... I think you roll the bacon up and you just chop it down, hang on, without getting injured, which is... Hang on, how do you do it? I'm going to start chopping the bacon. It doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be chopped up in nice pieces. I don't expect bacon to be chopped up tiny, you know, in little tiny bits, just roughly chop it. It needs to be chopped up a bit more than it is, but not that much. I'm going to write an email and fire this cleaner. Oh, I've also got to forward that letter to my OT too, so it's important. When I write emails, I like to write them in my notes app first and make a copy so that if my phone freezes or something else happens, I can save that information. And then if my phone freezes and I have to turn it off, I have a saved copy of my note there. Very, very important. It's really important. Now, bacon doesn't have to be really small chopped pieces, it just has to be chopped. Some pieces are bigger than others, don't worry about that. Do not worry about that at all. Now I'm going to get the fry pan going. I'm going to light a really nasty hill. I'm going to get stirring with it. Oh God, excuse me. Oh. And before telling me to see a doctor, there isn't much the doctors can do anyway, so I don't need to see a doctor when they can't really fix my issues. So they're not going to fix my problems, so I'm not going to tell the doctor. So they're going to help me anyway. And changing doctors doesn't solve the issue, because I've changed doctors many times and still don't have any good results. So changing doctors is not the answer to my questions. It's not an answer. So I'm not going to do something that's not helpful for me, and I don't find it helpful to change doctors. If I go to the ER and they recommend a different doctor who might be more helpful, and then they are helpful, then sure, I can stick with the new doctor then. But until that issue happens, it's not cleaning properly. When I do this letter, I'm going to read it on recording, but not the actual names of the people involved. I'll just be like, dear somebody, and somebody else is CC'd. I'll deal with that later. Okay. While the bacon's cooking in the fry pan, I'm going to cut up the onion and cook the onion with it. So, take this, make sure there's no more bacon to pick up. No, there isn't. Just going to let the pan heat up a bit more for a minute. Oh, it's going to take a while. Well, that's alright. I'm going to put the bacon in there. And I'm going to chop up my onion while the bacon is cooking, which is not an issue for me. No problem. Okay. I love these little miniature chopping boards. I really, really like them. I like them very much. There we go, the bacon's now cooking. ChatGPT said to cook it on a low temperature. I said, no, I have an electric stove, not a gas stove. And then she said, oh, that's right, you don't have a gas stove. You do need to cook it on high for a minute and then turn it down. Yes, silly chatbot, that's what you need to do. Yes, you silly chatbot. Anyway, she got it right in the end. Get off. Get. There we go. Now I can put the pieces of onion in a minute. Okay. But yeah. I won't discuss anything about what Tori Beamold said, because I won't do that. But what I will say is thanks for the advice, Tori Beamold. You know what you said to me, and thank you for that. I don't expect you to mention it on my YouTube recordings. Don't do that. Don't mention it on my YouTube recordings. It's, you know, personal advice. But thank you for the advice. It's serving me well. And I'll happily receive more free advice whenever I need to ask for it, which will be kind of often, but not that often. So don't worry about that. Tori be moaned. And Rachel Savage gives good advice too. Like, yeah, sure, we can have disagreements between us, but everyone has disagreements, so I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just worried about the fact that I'm very happy that Rachel and Tori B. Mould are both very, very helpful Aussies. I'm very happy. Thanks to you guys, I'm going to get a good internet connection soon. I'll be very happy with it. Now, hang on, I got with this stupid onion. Let me just concentrate a sec. But yeah, thanks for all of the wonderful advice. Very wonderful advice. I would take advice again if given the chance. Get up on the board. Alright, now I'm going to get a spatula. I'm going to get a spatula. I'm going to... Oh, where is it? Where do people put these bloody things when I need them? I'm turning the stove back on 6 for a minute to make it hot. Mix the bacon around. Now, while the bacon is cooking briefly, I'm going to throw the onion in there. Thanks to these miniature chopping boards, it's easy to do that. There we go. Now I'm going to chop up some tomatoes in a sec. You just have to briefly mix all that around. And I'm going to make a yummy omelette. And I'll kind of describe how I'm doing that as I go, because there's an important thing you've got to do when you're making the omelette. You've got to kind of fold all your ingredients into the middle of the pan as far as you can manage doing that. Put the eggs in and let it just cook. I'll explain that in a minute when I go to put the eggs in. I've got to put some tomatoes in there in a minute. So I'm going to turn this down to about, I don't know, 2 maybe, just so that it doesn't burn. I'm going to add my cherry tomatoes now. I'm going to add a few of them. So I'm going to wash a couple of them. I'm going to add maybe 3 cherry tomatoes. There we go. There we go. I'm going to chop them in half. They don't have to be chopped all the way up. You just chop them in half. Half like that, chuck them into the frying pan, chuck them in like that. Just drop it in. They don't have to be cut in perfect halves, they just have to be chopped in half. Don't worry if they're not exact. I mean, you can if you can see it, but if you can't see it, it doesn't matter. You just have to chop them in half. Okay, now. And the border no longer needed, so that's clear. Now I'm going to turn that up high because it's an electric stove, it's not a gas stove. So you've got to turn it up high in order to keep the heat in because it's not gas. So if you don't keep the temperature all the way up, the food doesn't want to cook properly. Food really doesn't like cooking properly on this stove top. It's rubbish. It is a rubbish piece of crap. And you've got to have the damn beeping nonsense naughty thing turned all the way up to get the stupid beeping stinking food cooking correctly. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold all the stuff into the middle so that it's not against the sides of the frying pan, because that's really important when you tip the omelette over the top. You tip it into the center of your pan. So I'm taking all the ingredients away from the side of the fry pan as much as I possibly can. It's a bit hard, but you just got to keep trying. Turn the pan down to about 2 again. Turn it up if you need to. I'm going to mix the food around a bit more. It's not quite cooked enough. Okay, that's a bit better. Middle there. Right. Now, I'm going to tip my egg over the top of my food. I'm going to tip it over there now. I'm going to turn the fan up to about 3 briefly. Just, oh, not bacon's. I'm going to turn it off actually. The bacon is, I'm going to tip the egg in. Tip it in. You're not stirring it either, you're just tipping it all in. Okay, now I've got to turn the fry pan up a bit more. Now while I'm letting that go for about, oops.
Timer only. 1, 2, 3 minutes. Start.
3 minutes.
Timer only.
That is my
3
cue
minutes.
to do the dishes, so I'm going to do the dishes right now. Because they need to get done while I'm cooking. Oh, I need to fire that cleaner. I need to fire her. She's not cleaning properly. Years ago. I'm going to deal with that in a minute because I'm sick of this stupid shit. Yeah, excuse the lingo, but I'm sick of it. Oh my God, I hate people who fucking, excuse me, don't friggin' understand blindness, and they rush, they do their job so quick, and yeah, I'm going to get rid of her. And I don't have a problem firing people when they're doing the wrong thing either. I do not have a problem with it. I will fire people when they're doing the wrong thing. So Tori, you know what, you are right. I just had to get the encouragement to actually do it. You helped me, and today's situation has helped me. It really has. And I'm going to start using independent workers to clean. I'm going to use Be My Eyes to get a picture as well of my stupid kitchen, because I want to send that to the OT. Oh, I'm so angry with the cleaners. I am pissed with them. I'm absolutely ticked right off with them. I am absolutely ticked with them. They're here to view my unit and say, oh yes, this place needs cleaning, and clean. They don't have to be rude about it. They don't have to be offensive about it. They don't have to say disgusting words or, oh, your place is dirty. They don't have to say anything. All they need to do is say, yeah, I'm seeing that the unit needs to be cleaned. I'll help you clean it. That's all they need to say. Right? They don't have to turn it into a big deal. They just have to admit that something's wrong and help me. You're blind, you need help to fix it. So now, yeah, I'm gonna do something about that. I'm going to do something about it because I am not happy with this board. I will not tolerate people coming in my home and treating me with disrespect. It won't happen. I will not put up with it. I'm getting photos of shit that needs cleaning. I'm going to deal with this after I finish cooking. I won't do it now. I'll just wait till I finish cooking. Okay. Move that to about the middle. It's not set properly yet. It's almost set, but not quite. Almost there, but not quite. Kind of is. Just going to fold the bottom over. Fold it over, and I'm going to put a lid on it. Finish cooking it. I'm going to put a lid on top now. Where is that lid? Oh, I've got to throw some chicken into it. I forgot about that. Forgot about the chicken. Let's throw a bunch of chicken in there. A little bit of chicken and a bit of melted cheese. That'll be delicious. Chuck in a handful of cheese. Yum. We'll do that now. Oh, I'm so angry with this cleaner. She ticks me off. I'm going to deal with that in a minute. Right. Okay. Oh, I don't like horrible people. I can't stand them. Can't deal with them. Horrible people piss me right the hell off. Okay. Got it. Alright. turn that down while I heat up the cheese. Won't take long to do that. Chuck in a handful of cheese. There we go. Right, I'm going to put the lid on for a few minutes. A couple of minutes will work.
Timer only. 2 minutes.
2
Start.
minutes on...
Timer only.
2 minutes on 2. There we go. And when that's done, I'll have a nice omelette to eat. Doesn't have to be cooked 100% perfect, but it does have to... Well, the omelette has to be well cooked, but it doesn't have to be yeah. Doesn't have to be exact. It just has to be nicely cooked. That's all. Oh my God. Okay, it is a bit warm in here from the stovetop. Hang on, let me go and turn the bloody heater off. It's a little bit warm in here, but that's because the stove is hot and the weather is warming up, I believe. The weather is warming up. The weather is getting warm. I need to put this cheese away. And I need to send an email and fire this stupid donkey in the cleaner. Get rid of her. I don't like people who lie and scam and cheat the system. Right. Put the cheese there. Cheese back. Right. Okay. Alright.
2 seconds remaining.
2 seconds. Okay, I'm going to turn that off now. Turn it off. Put the salt away. It needs to be put away. Alright. Now, put the cherry tomatoes away. And that's that done. That's that done and dusted. Right. Idea. Stuff in. Need to throw the stuff in the bin. Alright, and get a drink of water and eat. It was freezing bloody cold this morning and now it's getting hot. Oh wow, what was that? Alright. Okay. I'm going to clean up this tray. And I'm going to plate my omelette. Could have used a bit of cabbage, but I didn't deal with that today because I'm like lazy and I just wanted to make a quick feed. I just wanted to make a quick feed. And I like to wash my dishes as I go, so I don't have to worry about continually having a stack up of dishes. Like, how can anyone do that? Oh! I don't get it. Now, I'm going to get a plate. I'm going to put my omelette on there and I'm going to... Oh, and I'm going to bloody put some barbecue sauce on there. Right. Yum. Pick it all up. Yum. Slide it onto the plate. Is it possible to do that? Maybe. I might try it this way. Okay, tip your pan up, bring it all down to the plate. Alright, I've got it all out. Okay. I love my cheese and that in the omelette. Yummy. Gently fold it on there a bit better because it's kind of come out all over the tray. It's come out onto the tray. Why did you do that? Nonsense. Oh, nonsense. Why did you do that? Nonsense. Oh, nonsense. It came on everywhere. I got it out on the edge of the tray, but not the actual... Come here, nonsense. Naughty. Bad. Naughty. At least I got most of it on the plate, so that's what counts. So, yeah, made a nice omelette. Right, get it all off the tray now. It's all on the actual tray. So, I now have to, there we go. There we go. Yum. Beautiful omelette with chicken and cheese, yum. Very nice. Love eating my omelettes. I just have to clean up the plate now because it's dirty, it's got food all over it, it is filthy. It is very disgusting. There's egg all over it. Now I have to wash the tray because there is literally food scattered all over it. It is everywhere now. Now I have to get the stuff off the tray. Anything that's not going to be on there goes in the bin. There's only a tiny little bit of mess. But that's because I cleaned most of it off before it, got worse. Right. Dry cleaner is no good. I'm going to get rid of it. Oh, hang on. I'm going to have to do something else about this tray because it's not soak it fully, but just wet the tray and get the food off there. Get the food off the tray because it's stuck on there. It's fully stuck on the tray. Wow. Okay. There is food physically stuck all over that tray. That's why I use a serving tray when I put food on there, because I know it's going to take a lot of cleaning to make the tray clean, but it's worth not getting food all over the bench. It is worth simply not spreading food and getting it everywhere. Right. Okay. Now, I've got my omelette made up. Just got to switch the stove off now. There we have it. So now I've got my omelette. I'm going to put some barbecue sauce on there and I'm going to end the recording. ChatGPT does get times wrong, but it does try to approximate times. So it takes me about, around 8 minutes to cook a good omelette. About 8 minutes. So, put some barbecue sauce over it. Yum. Nearly used it up. Nearly used up the barbecue sauce, but oh well. I've got plenty on there at this stage. Used most of it up. Because who does not like barbecue sauce in their omelettes? I love it. So, I love barbecue sauce in my bloody omelettes. Beautiful. So, that ends the recording, and when I do my letter to fire this cleaner, I'm going to send it to my OT as well. When I do that, yeah, then I will have...
Duration, stop, duration, 51 minutes, stop, pause, stop.
I will then be getting independent workers for cleaning, because I don't like cleaning companies. They are no good at all. They are simply no good. The NDIS restricts them, and they just don't do a decent job. So I'm going to get rid of my cleaner today. I'm going to ring up Aussie Broadband. I'm going to sort their crap out. And, yeah, then I'm going to, I guess, join a Ramblio hangout later. That will be good news.
Stop button.
So, yeah, I'm off to enjoy brekkie, and you all have a good day.